there's something called experiential avoidance. Let's break it down. Experiential avoidance is something we humans do automatically and very understandably. We avoid things, experiences, that are difficult. But in this case, we're talking specifically about things our minds come up with. So let's play around a bit with this using a metaphor. We love metaphors in acceptance and commitment therapy. The metaphor is called the unwanted party guest. And it kind of goes like this. Imagine you're throwing a party and you've invited all your friends, all the people that you want to be there. When everyone's having a good time, everyone's having drinks, everyone's having a bit of beer, everyone's having some chips and so on and so forth, your neighbor, Brian, knocks on the door. And he really wants to come in. You know Brian, he's a bit odd. He's a little rude and you didn't really invite him, you didn't invite him for a reason. And so you try to tell him to kindly go away, but he doesn't. He just barges through the door, goes straight to the beers, gets some beers, gets really rowdy, gets into people's conversations, starts putting his hands in all the bowls of food and so on and so forth. And you're really annoyed with him. So you're like, Brian, you have to go. So you drag him out, close the door behind him. And then what are you gonna do? You wanna make sure that he's not coming back, right? So you decide the best way to make sure that he's not coming back is to actually stand by the door and keep the door shut, because otherwise, who knows, someone might let him in or he might just make his way through. So there you are for the rest of the party, right? So you're trying to keep Brian from coming in. Meanwhile, your guests are having a lovely time. But what are you doing? And this metaphor is obviously kind of around when we experience an unwanted or difficult emotion or an unwanted or difficult experience in some way. Brian is your unwanted emotion or unwanted experience. The idea is that a lot of the time we humans are spending so much time trying to keep those emotions away, to get rid of them, to change them, to make sure they're not coming in. And meanwhile, there's a whole life happening outside of them.